Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. Podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at DocSim17. We got the dynamic duo tonight. I give a hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. The guru of GRE, Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media, Z Hendricks Brand, and look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Official, and find them out of town shooters at Country Air Brand on all the social medias. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube page. You never know in 2025 when you'll see a tag match pop up.
Yep.
Wink, wink. Hint, hint. Come back. Hurry up. Uh, but we would pass it along to someone who's locally respected, internationally known, rocking the microphone with a camera, rocking the stripes,
Yeah,
uh, eating good food, probably some waffles and chicken or something
probably.
plain.
Yeah, I mean, if it's him, he's probably looking for the local Waffle House.
Yep. But at Perch XLV, hashtag for the rep brand, Mr. Perch. I don't know
Yeah.
how to finish that.
Waffles, Take It Home podcast. Waffles,
Oh,
waffles,
yeah.
waffles. It's a holiday week, brother. How was the food this week?
Bro, you saw, I sent you pics. We
Yep,
made,
those cookies look good. I forgot to respond to that.
oh,
Yeah.
bro. So yeah, like I've never made Christmas cookies on Christmas. I don't know if I've ever made Christmas cookies to begin with, but I've never made Christmas cookies on Christmas Day. Val and I made six different cookies, handmade.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. We had just the regular peanut butter, the thumbprint peanut butters. We had this one where it was like cake mix, Cool Whip, and an egg, and we called those the vanilla ones were snowballs, the chocolate ones were coal. And then we made one that we called Christmas Anxiety because it was really sticky and like didn't come out good shapes.
Hey,
Yeah,
make it
that had
work.
like M&M's,
Like,
some cake mix and
gotta
shit.
call it
But
on the fly.
oh yeah, dude, it was really good too. A lot of people ate them. So like, because like Kurt and them all ended up coming over yesterday, just hung out and like they ended up like eating the cookies. So it was like really cool to be like, yo, I've never made cookies before, but they're pretty freaking good.
Nice, nice.
And then we made cinnamon rolls that morning. Val didn't know I bought cinnamon rolls, so it was a nice little Christmas surprise. And then she put some Christmas sprinkles on them. And what else? Oh, bro, we pretty much had Thanksgiving dinner last night. Like, we got a turkey breast. We had mashed potatoes, green beans, sweet potato, biscuits, corn. But yeah, it's official. Val and I are probably turkey experts because we've been three for three.
3 for 3 on good turkeys.
Oh yeah,
That
like
is a respected skill that'll take you far.
yeah, bro. And like I can't even like usually Val's the cook, but like I will say like I give myself my own credit because I help out with that turkey the full way.
Okay, there you go. There you go. We let's see, for breakfast we had cheesy grit bowls with eggs and sausage. For dinner we had steak, mussels, and macaroni and cheese. Oh, and some veggies. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we like when it's just us for the holidays, we just I love my eating holidays, and I feel like not saying anything's wrong with turkey. I like turkey. The producer does not like turkey. But when you're an adult, it's the holidays. You can just make what you want. Just eat. Great.
Oh no, we were going like we were definitely like thinking about ideas because like I was like she was suggested turkey at first and then like we thought about doing steaks as well because I told her I was like, Doc told me as an adult I can eat what I want.
Yeah.
Except I got yelled at, I guess, gushers on a dinner plate menu, but now I'm playing.
Well, she's wrong, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, we are actually doing steak though for New Year's.
Okay, yeah, we're
We're
doing.
talking about doing some steak and crab legs and like kind of like doing a bunch of crab leg and like clearing out that table and like having a giant wrap on the table so we can just be messy with it.
No, yeah, that's the best. That's the best vibe.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna do a bunch of seafood, lobster tail. We have more mussels, and I'm probably gonna fry some shrimp too.
Well, you're doing that for New Year's?
Yeah.
Hey Val. Let's go to Doc's for New Year's. Got lobster tail.
Like, yeah, so.
He won't mind on my family. He said they're doing seafood for New Year's. They're doing mussels, lobster tail, shrimp.
Yeah, so
No,
it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. Yeah, yeah. People who complain about holiday foods just haven't figured out that they're adults yet and can just have what they want.
oh no, Val was like, yeah, she wants to make steak. What was the other thing, Val? Scallops. There we go.
Oh,
Crab legs and
scallops.
scallops.
I feel like we did scallops one year. We didn't? Or, no, okay. We might have to do scallops next eating holiday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
First time I had scallops, I was like on spring break in college, like in Alabama. I never felt more poor in my life. Like I was with like my rich side of my family. That like I have like a uncle who's super like rich. He's like one of the he was a vice president of like General Motors.
Mm.
So like yeah, and we go to Alabama and they're like, oh, and like they're picking up food and they're like, yeah, we'll get some steak, scallops and all that. And I was like, what are scallops? And like, you don't know what scallops are? Like, okay. I was
Like I've
like,
been.
man, I know. I was like, no.
Nah, see, my mother raised me in a way that no matter how poor we are, uh, she's at least going to eat good. So I've known what scallops are for a while.
I wouldn't say like my parents didn't feed me good. I would just say they had a difficulty with a picky child who didn't want
Uh,
nothing other than peanut butter and jelly.
no, which is
Mind you, I'm
fine.
a six. I didn't have my first burger till I was 16.
It's like, no, it's you know the whole adage of asking your parents to go to McDonald's. Do you have McDonald's money? It was me asking my mom, yeah, can I have scallops? Well, do you have scallop money? Because I've got scallop money.
Oh.
So it's more so that.
Hence, right before the podcast, while you were hustling Pokemon cards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like if I want to eat good, it's like gotta make that money. Uh, nah, yeah, but food was good. Food was good. Hey, why don't we just get into it? Do you have a banger of the week and for this holiday season?
Um, I think I do. You just gotta go to my like songs. Come on, I only care about my wrap up. Um, let's go. Pressure by Ganyos.
Kanye.
Ganyus. Ganyos.
Gany.
Ganyos. Ganyos.
Okay.
Ganyos.
Okay, there we go. Mhm. Now I got it. Even on point, even on point. Goddamn, it's a lot. All right, I'll give it a listen. Okay, that's the new workout song you've been hitting.
Yeah, it's one I'm thinking about like that. I got some ideas for a 2024-year-old 2024 wrap up.
No, okay. And
That's all it's been clicking. That one, or maybe it's cocky. I thought about just finding snippets of all my matches where I get this is awesome chance and just putting 2024 and just literally posting every match I got. This is
no,
awesome.
yeah, right, that's fine too.
But yeah, I thought about, I was like, do I do a little cool music thing, or do I just
Yes.
snip it where I got this is awesome in every? Because I like not to be cocky. I didn't think we were like without a tag was a little worried this year, but I got just as many as this is awesome.
Yeah, we still understand match structure.
We're still awesome.
Yep, and we're still awesome. Yep. So that is like I had faith.
I just we'll go into it later when we talk about our weekends, but yeah.
Zane, why don't we just get it and see if we watched anything interesting this week? Um, what say you, brother?
I'm gonna be honest. I not a lot of wrestling.
Okay.
Um, we were at we ended up having like I said some people over yesterday. And, like it was Bobby and Lukey, and it's that awkward. Hey, what do you guys want to watch? And no one wants to pick what to watch.
Yeah.
And, like I'm the host, so I'm not trying to be the one like, oh, we'll just watch whatever. So then like we realized, oh, there's a football game on. Put it on literally with the last minutes on. So
Nah.
awkward.
It
So
was,
then they're like, oh,
it
let's just put
wasn't
on
a
a
great
wrestling tape.
game, also.
Yeah. And then it was like, oh, let's put on a wrestling pay-per-view. And as we're doing it, Kurt walks in. He's like, I have a suggestion. Anything but fucking wrestling. But Kurt did give some ideas, so we ended up watching a lot of the not the Simpsons, the South Park Paramount specials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we watched all those. But I did watch the Simpson Christmas special.
Okay.
It was on Disney Plus. It was like called like Utah or something. It was pretty much some British hypnotist, like who played himself, went to Springfield to bring cheer, and then like by accident convinced Homer he was Santa Claus. And then Ralph like just fell for it, and Ralph was just sold on the gimmick. And then yeah, pretty much like yeah, it was a good one. And then like they had a lot of good callbacks, but they also had like three different stories, like Homer as Santa, Ned Flanders thinking that God wasn't real again.
Mm.
You know, the Ned stuff was sad. Like he was talking about how every morning he wrote a post-it note and put it on his like on the mirror for Maud.
Mhm.
And he said even after she passed away, he did that every day. And then Edna Krabappel, he said they used to text each other, so he did that all the time still. And then finally, someone texted back, and it was Nelson. And he's like, "Oh, you're what? You're texted someone dead, like an asshole." But
Yeah.
it's just like you feel kind of bad because he's like, "I had two wives and both died." And he's like, "I do everything right. What's wrong with me?"
Mm.
And then Bart didn't have Christmas spirit, but definitely like good watches and small little callbacks to like the first Simpsons like episode because the first Simpsons episode is like a Christmas special.
Mm.
But they're like small little callbacks. Even like at the end, they have like a birdhouse tree in the tree, like the first episode.
Mm. I
But
mean, yeah,
other than
they've
that,
got tons of history to call back on.
oh yeah, they had like a Funzo in it, the kaleidoscope thing he bought himself, and like even like because he's looking for a gift from Marge, and he's like, "How about a bowling ball?" He's like, "No, we did that already."
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
And they are even like getting caught up by their own shit. But that's about it. Just some South Park and Simpsons.
All right. I did watch some wrestling, mostly AEW. Um, the Continental Classic has been fun. Ricochet turning heel has been fun. The New York crowd definitely was a good place. They've just been throwing rolls of toilet paper at him during his matches. So that's been fun. Freaking what was it? Osprey versus Darby was good. Osprey versus Brody was good, obviously. Um, uh, Daniel Garcia versus Kyle Fletcher was very good. Freaking Shelton Benjamin, like forget Bobby Lashley, man. I am so happy that Shelton is in AEW. That man is going.
Dining.
It's
He looks great.
yeah, it's so good to see. They're making him look like a monster. Uh, even if he's like, even because he it was him versus Okada, and like he didn't look any weaker in loss. He still looked like a monster.
Well, that's good that they're protecting him.
They're keeping him protected, keeping him looking strong, looking like dominant. Um, I love the Ricochet heel turn, just leaning into him being just like a goober, I guess, when he talks. It's perfect. Like they're just leaning into his ability to not talk and be weird.
I
It's
mean, sometimes turn your weakness into a strength.
yeah. It's like you know, even like I think, a lot of people like Swerve as a talker more than I do, but like Having them go back and forth has been good the past couple weeks. Um, so yeah, mostly that. Oh, and also been rewatching Lucha Underground. We're up to episode 9. That's been super fun. Crazy just to see where everybody is. Like this is season 1, so this is almost a decade ago. Just crazy to see where everybody is in their career right now. And just like, yeah, how many people had to get scooped up, after this show, and just yeah, this is probably why the show is doomed to fail.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been fun to rewatch that. Yeah, besides that, that's about all I watch. Not too many crazy movies. Um, yeah, yeah, not much. So why don't we move on to what you did this weekend, brother? Let us know.
Yes, sir. I had one show, final show of 2024, defending the ICW World Heavyweight Championship against the Demented One Chucky Bates. And I'll say, like, we had a really good match. It was fun. Uh, it was like a nice slow pace at the beginning, picked up the engine, got another "This is awesome" chant. Chucky had used the world title to win, but that's besides the point.
Well, he's a, you know,
Well, Val was
dirtbag.
holding. I told Val to stand on the apron and hold the belt up because I wanted to show Chucky what he wasn't going to win. He threw my face into the belt.
Like a dirty
Like,
jerk.
yeah, so
Panda
yeah,
jerk.
I mean, I will say though, bro, I came out and there was a dude in the crowd and he just started going nuts at me, like, "I'll fuck you up, I'll fuck you up." So sat there for a good minute and just let him bitch. But
Yeah.
like it was legit. Like there's like fans who yell stuff at you, and there's fans who yell shit at you. Or you're like, oh, this guy might actually want to fight.
Yeah, so we'll let you keep talking. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did invite him in the ring, but he didn't
Yeah.
walk around us. But
Oh yeah, that'll happen. So
we
they
definitely embraced
get
some
that liquor
old.
and get that courage up.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely enjoyed the match though. It was really good. I felt like a person on my personal level, like selling, facials, movement, everything had a purpose.
Good.
There was some spots that didn't go as planned, but whatever. It's wrestling.
Yeah, that's how it works. Nothing ever goes, 100% as planned.
Yeah. But then the rest of the weekend, bro, was just chill, relaxing. We went to Candy Cane Lane Saturday night. But the dog, we brought the dogs in the car. It was interesting. Mindy had her head just chilling out on the window, legit looking at all the houses lit up. Like she was super entertained. The puppy didn't give a damn. She was just like, "I'm in a car."
Yeah.
Tito was sleeping the whole time. He like felt he didn't care about no damn lights. He was
Yeah.
like, "I'm tired."
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But other than that, it was just like pretty much yeah, Candy Cane Lane, just chilling, relaxing, getting the house like getting everything prepped for Christmas. Thinking that you didn't buy Jack enough Christmas presents, and then like realizing you overbought him again. Like I always feel like we don't get him enough, and then we start wrapping up the presents, and like, oh, this guy's gotten a shit ton of presents.
Yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure it's like that. Um, I took care of all the friends' kids last week, ordered all their stuff, and they got them this week, and they're all happy and enjoying and nerding out. Um, yeah, I finished up shopping. I have been on and off sick the past 2 weeks, so it was a lot of sleeping, laying on the couch, watching the underground mostly. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, which has been fun. Catching a couple football games. We were out earlier at Red Robin, and watching some of the Seahawks Chicago game. But yeah, I've been on and off sick. Today was like the first day I got back in the gym in like 2 weeks, so that felt good. I am already sore. But yeah, it was chill, just getting ready for the holiday, getting prepped to cook and eat and be a bum, which felt great. It's always good to have a day off in the middle of the week.
That's nice. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like it was nice having Tuesday and Wednesday off, but suck going back to work today.
Yeah, it did suck going back today. That was not preferred.
And even Val and I talked about last yesterday. We were chilling before like dinner, and she's like, "It's nice, like, but it just sucks. Like, it feels like we should just have like the rest of the week
We,
off."
yeah.
I was like, why couldn't like, I feel like in school they're prepping us to be adults, like teaching us how to walk in the right side of the hallways. So like when you go to stores and shit, they
Yes.
prepped us for all this stuff, and they prepped us for 2 weeks off in the winter.
Yes, they did.
I'm not asking for 2 weeks, just give us 1 week.
Yeah. Yeah. Need a little something. It was rough. Yeah, like I said, that's why I had to leave work early today a little bit. Just I was not feeling it. It's not ready to be back.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, one more
Like I
day.
said, I like did my lunch break and I finished like the last couple hours from home.
Yeah, just was not the move today. But you said you finished up your 2024, so I guess it is time to reflect on some of our favorite moments. Topic for this week is what are your three favorite matches you've seen this year? Are you ready to go, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. These are not in any particular order, but first I gotta go with Cody and Roman, night two of WrestleMania. It was the overbooked masterpiece it needed to be. That end with everybody hitting the ring, yeah, Jimmy J, uh, The Rock, Seth coming out, Roman sniping him out of the air, lights off and gong for Undertaker was perfect. Like, the finishing sequence might not have been the best, but hey, that moment was all it needed to be. Uh, Another one is going to be Osprey versus Danielson. Them two boys killed each other. Like having Osprey on American television has been awesome. They are going to have to figure out like another storyline for him, but having him in the Continental Classic and seeming like they're going with the Kyle Fletcher and Ricochet, we'll just see where that goes in 2025. I imagine it's going to be a big year for him. Um, and then of course got to go with Swerve Hangman in that unsanctioned match. I think for me they've probably had the best feud of the year. I know a lot of people think CM Punk Drew. Uh, like I said, I feel a lot of Punk is nostalgia, which I just don't have for him. Drew was right the whole time to me, so you know, whatever. But Hangman and Swerve, those two have been super personal the whole time. Freaking for Christmas Eve, TNT did a like 24-hour loop of Hangman just sitting in front of Swerve's burning house. It's one of the best stories I think that wrestling has had this year. The match was insane. Power bomb on the cinder block, the tease of the cinder block, Swerve dropping it and it not bouncing so that you knew it was real. And then yeah, that disgusting finish. For me, I guess, yeah, that one is probably my favorite match of the year. I don't know that I can go back and watch it too many times, but to me, that was just best match of the year. And now we get Unhinged Hangman, which has been fun.
True. I would say CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, the Hell in a Cell was really good.
Hmm.
I would definitely say Cody with Roman. Trying to think of, man, I feel like there's so many. Like, I was like, if I was to hear him, I'd be like, yeah, like it
I mean,
has to be like
that's also, what a lot of people say is the problem with wrestling now is that, yeah, there's so many match of the year contenders.
like
Like I didn't even bring up
Gunther.
any Mike Bailey matches.
Yeah, or there's like What I'm trying to think of I feel like Gunther had a lot of great matches too.
Yeah, Gunther. I didn't bring up any Gunther matches.
And then Machine Guns and DIY. But
Yep,
I feel like they didn't get
that was probably my favorite tag match of the year. And yeah,
it was a great heel turn.
yep, great heel turn.
So I mean, and then freaking Gunther with Sammy, Gunther with
Yeah,
Cody, Gunther with Priest.
yeah.
But yeah, I would say Cody Roman probably that's hard not to be match of the year.
No, yeah, that one was great. Like I said, it was exactly what it was supposed to be, met and exceeded expectations.
I mean, even the War Games this year was really good.
Yep, War Games was good. Was that big Bronson Reed fans over here?
Oh yeah. Hopefully speed recovery.
Yep, hopefully speedy recovery. I like you just, crushing people.
Yeah, not giving a fuck and just being a monster.
Yep. What's
But then
neat.
even NXT had bangers too. Like look at Javon versus fucking
Yeah,
Randy
we did
Orton.
talk about it. Oh yeah, the freaking what Iron Survivor match
Javon,
that the men just had. That was great.
yeah.
Like, he's like, yeah,
So like there are a lot of good bangers.
yeah, a lot of good matches. Yeah, we are in a like there is on TV very little bad work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at the point where like yeah, I think it was Meltzer said like yeah, you get match of the year about 3 times a week nowadays.
We didn't bring up any of the women's matches.
Didn't bring up any of the women's matches, which I do think there were a couple. I know Willow had a couple. Um, or was it Willow Mercedes? Oh, Chris Statlander Mercedes. One was very good. Like the problem thing with Mercedes is just like yeah, her finish tends to ruin the match. Um,
And then like Roxanne had one with that Gia girl that was like really
yeah, yep, a
freaking good.
couple weeks ago that was pretty good. Um, yeah. Masha Jordan Grace from a couple weeks ago was also very good. I haven't watched it yet. I do want to watch the Ring of Honor show. I heard Athena versus Billy was very good. Yeah, there's just been Mariah May Tony Storm. That was
Oh yeah,
great.
Ryan Tony.
Yeah, Mariah May Tony Storm. That was a good one. Happy to and Mariah May's been a banger of a women's champion. I think all of her title matches so far have been good. Her match with Anna Jay was very good. Um, yeah,
This shit came out of nowhere.
yeah. I mean, yeah, there was that like hype getting in, but yeah, once she like barely wrestled when she was under Tony Storm, and once that feud started, I think like yeah, all of her matches have been really good so far.
I think everyone just assumed she was a blonde girl who was kind of like a sidekick, and then like didn't
Like
expect
it's
all
like
that.
nah, yeah, no, she's the freaking star. But yeah, it's just been yeah, we live in an era of yeah, there's so many match of the year candidates all the time. Freaking tag matches. I thought about it earlier, and I'm like, man, that was a really good one, but it's not gonna make my list. Was the finals for the Super Junior Tag League, Catch 22 versus the TMDK Junior Heavyweights. That was really good too. I went back and watched that. A lot of good falsies. So like, yeah, it's there's just been a lot of really good wrestling this year. We are in a renaissance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to pick. Yeah, and like yeah, barely picked uh any indie matches. Um, and they were definitely there. I know I can't think of the match particularly, but I know when I see screenshots from it, Bailey Jake something winning the DPW tag titles. I did see stuff from that match. Heard that was crazy. Um, yeah, it's been a good year.
Oh yeah.
Can't complain. With that, I think it's about time we start taking it home. So, brother, what you got coming up this week?
This weekend's just a relaxing weekend. I'm done with the year. 2024 is a wrap. I don't have any other bookings. So yeah, just gonna be relaxing and enjoying the holiday, enjoying a nice little weekend to myself. You?
Nope, same. Like I am, like we talked about it, was not ready to go back to work. So I am so excited to get off work tomorrow and like sleep. Like just enjoy the weekend, relax again, and not have to think and go back to work on Monday. But yeah, I'm excited to just get out of work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be great. Yeah, but nothing planned this week. Um, gonna be chilling with the dogs. Update on Havoc. He is walking better, so hopefully his other leg is healing. Um, so that'll just keeping an eye on that this weekend, I guess.
Making sure he stays good.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I told you, it looks like he partially tore his other ACL.
Yeah, he needs to stop doing that.
Yeah, it's not cool, dogs. Not a
This
fun
is
time. But yeah,
yeah,
like
that's
he's
just sick.
definitely feeling better now because he's been a dick the past like 2 days. When we take him outside, he's trying to run around and play. So not yet, brother. That's good. So yeah, he's doing good. So maybe take him on a little longer walk this weekend too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, besides that, I ain't got nothing. So with that, I think it's time we start taking it home. So, brother, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, no, unfortunately we got the news today about Jax Dane. Like
Yeah.
not
Yep.
he was a guy, and for those who didn't know, worked for NWA when Doc and I last year, last not this last summer, but the summer before, we were riding with NWA, helping out, paying the dues, like doing merch, getting to learn from the talent. And Doc and I got a tryout match where we wrestled each other, and he was a guy who gave us some solid advice, stuff that we still use to this day.
Yep. Yep.
He
Yep. For sure.
but I'll
Headbutt
be honest,
spot.
I'll give you if you see us doing the headbutts, just know it's
Yeah, that's
what
Jack's
Jax
name. So
Dane.
yeah, that's going to be the tribute to him.
Yeah, and like we definitely like I think since that day, like I've definitely like have been using that headbutt a little bit more. So was one of those solid advice that like had us thinking a little bit differently. Was super cool. Watched our tryout match. Gave us a lot of advice. Was always a guy who was super nice. So it was just like super sad to see the post.
Yeah, because even
Uh,
before that, just when we were like, driving around, he was always a cool one. So
yeah, no, he always like a cool one. Like not saying there was like yeah, he was just always like you just know he's been around forever. How much respect and how he was just happy to be there. Oh,
yeah.
he had a cool jacket too. That
Yeah,
fur
yeah,
vest was
yeah. I
dope.
love his entrance jacket. Entrance jacket
Yeah.
vest thing.
Yeah, so one of those like lost a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one sucked. It's
Yeah.
you know, life is short. Tell your loved ones you love them. You never know the effect you have on people that you meet. 'Cause like I said, like Zach said, he helped us out with one match, and we still use that stuff from that match. It's had us thinking a little differently, which is
I
always
mean, just even like when we explain the match and like nowadays, even like when you talk about matches, like you start thinking like how many punches am I throwing
yeah,
compared
yeah,
to like that
yeah.
was one of those like
Yeah,
even
one of
though it was
those
like
things. Like,
completely
are you throwing
obvious.
to, like, yeah, how many punch, or even because that was the thing is like, because he was even talking like in terms of the show, like, how many punches are you going to see? How many forearms are you going to see?
Exactly. It was one of those where it's like you made us think like, hey, like what can we do? What other strikes are we good at that you're not going to see as often?
Yeah. I think it was one of those. And I mean, I think really why we never thought of the headbutt is because of where we being in Wisconsin, wrestling with Aesop, Chucky, and Sean. Like all those guys throw headbutts on shows that we're on. but we never took the time to think like, oh yeah, we don't just wrestle in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, and
Like,
there's other ways of doing the headbutt.
yeah, and there's other ways of doing it. Like so, like I do think like that opened up our thinking to just also just being aware of where we are
Yeah,
geographically when we call matches.
true.
Yeah, that one did suck. But yeah, love to him and his family. Love to the NWA family. You will be dearly missed, sir. For
Yes, sir.
me, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and follow Perch everywhere at Perch XLV. That man has been traveling crazy. I know he was home for like 3 days, or but still reffing matches locally. Um, be on the lookout for his photo magazine whenever that drops. Go ahead and let us know the top three matches you saw this year down at the bottom.
Don't
Um,
be afraid to say Zach Hendricks for all three.
yep. They're like,
Yeah.
no, there was a couple like Zach and CJ matches that I thought about too. I was like, I didn't really enjoy that one.
I'm not gonna lie, 420 Classic is probably still one of my favorites.
Yeah, so and even like the last what was it, the last multi-man y'all had with
The
Chucky.
Fatal Four Way, bro.
Yeah, that was great. It was good four-way.
Did you watch the tag match
Definitely one of
beforehand?
the better multi-man matches I've seen this year.
Hey, what'd you think of that corner spot?
Yeah, no, yeah, that was great. I really enjoyed that. And that one had me thinking for a couple days on things to do with it. So yeah,
Hey, you'll be proud. I was the man behind the machine
yeah,
of getting
yeah.
kicked in the face.
No, so yeah, that was I didn't I did yeah, it was don't think it wasn't like I hadn't considered you. It was just like, yep, no, there were a couple Zag matches that I think were really good. And yeah, that four-way was definitely one of the better multi-man matches I've seen this year.
I will say my last couple multi-man matches I've been proud of. Even me, Gunner, and Manny was really
Yeah,
fun.
yep, that one was really good. Yeah. So they were in there. But yeah, be sure to let us know down at the bottom your three favorite matches from the year. Like, share, subscribe, tell your mama about us. We're coming back in 2025. She'll be happy. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.